Good morning and welcome to another day of garage workouts. Your garage, your gym. So today we were supposed to continue with our resistance training days, but I got a few requests to do another stretch day just because people, I guess they got a little bit sore from our past workouts, and our last patio stretch was very short, so they need, more like range of motion and stretch. So I'm just gonna honor those requests today, and we will continue with our resistance training on our next workout. With that being said, please subscribe and like the channel, and like the video and share the video so it can get to more people that may need this more than you and me. Okay, so with that being said, let's start. We are not using a timer today. We're just gonna work on stretches and range of motion and at our own pace. So the functional stretch and motion that we're doing today is similar to other ones we did before, with a few tweaks. Okay, so I'm looking at my set of exercises, and we're going to start with a vinyasa warm-up. So we get both arms up, taking my time here, down slowly and back, and I go down here, back. I'm gonna try to bring my heels to the ground, right there. Right now they're not going to the ground because I'm cold, but later it will. Yes, right there. On my knees, and I go here to cobra or upward dog. And I go back to my toes and slowly roll back up, just to do another one. Both arms up, back, down to my toes, get here, floating back. I'm going to do this one first now, just altering the order, and going back to this. Now my heels actually are touching the ground. Walk slowly back to my toes and roll back up. All right, so now I'm going to use my chair for balance. I'm going to do front, let's see, we have front, back, and side kicks. So go 1, 2, 3. Or you can go 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one better. I think it goes better with the motion. Just a few times. 3, 4, and 5. Now we'll switch to the other side. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's put this on the side. Standing shoulder stretch. We do this almost every day on our workouts. We're gonna get our fingers locked behind our back. Okay, I'm gonna get my hands together I'm pressing like if I'm squeezing something in between. Shoulders back, hands down. Shoulders back, hands down, shoulders back, hands down. I'm gonna switch this way. Once we're here, I'm gonna stretch my neck a little bit. And then I'm gonna stretch the other side. Now sideways, like if I'm listening to my shoulders. And now looking from left to right. Left to right in couple circles. On one side, couple circles. To the other side, shake those hands, inhale, exhale, and the next one we're gonna do knee up and kick. So I don't need a chair, but it's good to have a chair just if you need a little bit of balance. Knee up and kick, right? So I'm gonna bring my chair here. So you can see how I do this with my chair. So I just need a little bit of support for balance. And sometimes that helps me focusing better on the stretch and range of motion exercise instead of trying to balance in myself for it. You know, of course you can do it without your hands. Yes, you can. Knee up and kick. Just a few times. Now, let's go to twisted triangle. So, look, I'm going to use the chair since I have it right here. We used to do our twisted triangles with the bench, but this time we're going to use the chair. So basically what I do, I'm going to go in this position. I'm going to put my hand on the chair and I'm going to twist on the other direction. So why I call it triangle? Because my legs are making a triangle here. You see? It's like a triangle. And now I twist up. Can you do this all the way on the floor? Yes, you can. If you want to go lower, you can do it right here. Just go lower. You can put your hands on the floor or grab your own leg and do the twisted triangle right here. Very good. Now I'm going to twist in the other direction. So I'm going to do it on the chair first. Right here and go up. My twisted triangle right there. These kinds of like loosen me up a little bit, and then I go down and I do it right here as well. All right. Circle squats. So here I'm going to do 5 circles on each side. Range of motion. 3. You want to feel the stretch on the inner thighs. Okay, now we go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I do these circles, you want to do a circle, right? So you can use your arms and go like a circle, and that will help you with the form. All right. Seated on floor, wide leg stretches. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to put my chair over there. it on the floor. Wide leg stretches. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to do my stretches right there. I like to grab right under my knees just to stretch my back here. It's very good for posture. And then I inhale, exhale. I'm going to go one side first. Right here. Go one side. Inhale, exhale. I go on the other side, right there. Feels good. Inhale, exhale. Now I go to the center. Very good. I'm going to repeat this one more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Notice on the second round, I'm able to go a little lower because now it's elongating. It's stretching and elongating. One more. Usually the first time it will stretch you. I'm sorry, loose you up. The second one is gonna stretch you. The third one is gonna elongate you. Now, how I like to do these exercises is after I finish the whole first round of everything, I do a second round of everything, and then you can do a third round of everything if you want to make it longer. Do I recommend that? Of course I do, yes. You can do this just one time, or once you finish, just rewind and do it again. You know, that's going to be a lot better for your body, especially if this is the only stretch you do and you don't do stretches on a regular basis. I actually do stretches on a regular basis almost every day, 10, 12 minutes, so I don't need to go for 3 rounds, but you can on the other side of the screen. All right, let's go to the next one. So now we're going to do circle lunges. Okay, so we're going front to back. And again, this is kind of like a circle. You know, you can do it with your arms, like if you're rowing in circles. Now I'm going back. Five times each. Now switch legs. Going forward. Row, row, row your boat. Right? You know that song. And 5. And I'm going back. 1. Opposites. I'm going the opposite way. 4. And 5. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the next stretch is one leg. I call it the one leg chair, and you can actually do this on your chair. So I'm going to show you the both versions. Okay, if you want to work on balance, you go here, and your chair basically is you sit. You're going to feel that on the side, and you raise your arms, right? Just for a few seconds. You want to feel the stretch on that side, but you also want to work on your balance on this one. And you do the other leg. Same deal. Yeah, I'm combating the fan that is coming and trying to blow me off. All right, so The other version will be here on the chair. So you actually sit on your chair and you do the same thing. You're gonna feel the same move, but once I'm here, I don't wanna just sit. Look, I wanna go up and forth, up and forth. That really stretches this all the way back. So that's my stretch here, and then I switch. I do exactly the same thing. Half chairs, right there. Yes. All right. Let's bring this back. And knee and hula hip circles, okay? So my knees go right here. I'm gonna do 10 on one direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now 10 in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, hula hoops. So here, we do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7, and 7 to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now look, I'm just gonna go side to side. So it's really good to move everything on that hip joint. Very good. And now I'm gonna go forth, back. Try to keep your upper body straight and just move the hip. Yes, right there. Just a couple more times. Range of motion. All right, let's see what else we have. Downward dog to dog headset. So, let's put this right here. The beauty of not having a timer is that I don't have to be working thinking about timing. So on our first workouts, our first stretch and range of motion, I was using a timer, but I felt a little too rushed to the exercises. So now I'm doing it without a timer, so we can take our time and do it right. And sometimes it's important to explain a little bit how these exercises work. So that works for me. Am I going to do it all the time like this? I don't know. Maybe I won't. But for now, it's working better, especially when I'm honoring those requests for a little more stretch. Looks like people were a little bit sore from our past workouts. So, okay. All right, so we're doing downward dog to crawl. Okay, so right here, downward dog. Now look, my feet goes all the way on the mat with no problem because I'm already warmed up in there. Yes, just a few more seconds here. That feels really good. Now, I'm going to go to the crow position. So I'm going to try to put my knees on my elbows or my triceps. And then I will put my head down and try to get a little bit of, first I'm going to try to go just like that, head down, and then from here I'm going to try to lift for my headstand. Now slowly back to the floor, landing like a cat, and then up. All right. wrist and ankle circles. For this one, I like to use my chair. By the way, if you're not able to do this last exercise, no worries. Just do the downward dog. Sometimes you can put maybe a yoga block and land your head over there if you cannot get all the way to the ground. I know it's not an easy exercise, but you just do your best, you know, basically, just do your best. That's all I can say. You can also try to do it close to a wall in case you lose your balance, then your legs will just bounce against the wall to regain your balance. So that will be another day, another session of exercises. I'll show you how to do it against the wall. Today we don't have the time to do all that. Okay, right here. So I've been moving my ankles and my wrists, you know, for range of motion. Very important. I mean, do you guys do those moves every day? No, we don't. So it's good to dedicate a day to do some of this. All right. Next one. Let's see. Child pose, front and side stretches. Very good. All right. So, child pose. We love this one. This is such a great stretch. You can actually go to a nap here. Child pose, right there. It just feels good to be here. Notice how I move from one side to the other. That is really good to lose those joints. It works very, very well. Now I'm gonna cross one arm and go towards my shoulder to stretch on that side. And now I'm moving to the other side, same deal. All right, now I'm going to try to sit on my heels. This really stretches the joint on the knees. You might not feel anything, but it's still stretching it. So I like to do this exercise because I had 3 knee surgeries on my right knee, and so I don't have that range of motion there, but when doing these exercises I can really feel the stretch here, and that helps the stretching, you know, those joints that have been manipulated, you know, while in surgery. The last surgery I had was about 10 years ago, but I have 3 surgeries almost like every couple of years, and the last 10 years I've been taking a lot of care of it with whatever I do, sports or anything, and that really helped with this. All right, let's go and keep doing our business. Okay, so shoulders and elbows circle. So I'm going to do my shoulder circle, front and back first. 10 times will be good. I'm not counting, but I think I already did 10. Now let's go the other way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we do our elbows. 4. We want to keep our elbows close to the body. Make sure that we don't go like this and turn this into another exercise, but we just want to stretch and do the range of motion on our elbows in one direction. Now 10 times on the other direction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, next one. Cat, dog, and forearm stretches. Okay, so cat, dog. We're here. I'm gonna do it right. Right. Okay. So I wanna inhale, exhale, and this will be the dog or the cow. They call it cat-cow. So the idea is to have your neck up and your tailbone up as well. Now back to the center. Inhale, exhale. That's my Halloween cat. Wow. Okay, let's go up here. And wow. That's the cat. Inhale, exhale. I like to do this one 3 times. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to stretch a little bit to one direction. Really good for the rib cage. I'm going to stretch onto the other direction. Really good for the rib cage. Inhale, exhale. Let's see if there's something else there. Oh, forearm stretches. So, see my hands pointing that way now are pointing in or reverse. Once I have them here, I'm gonna just bring my body back. Yes. While bringing my body back, the stretch on the wrists and the forearms in the front are amazing. So all these stretches are really good. All right, next one, figure fours. Oh no, active stretch. So active stretch. So basically what I do is I go here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now right here, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's repeat it again. I'm going to use my chair to show you how to do it with your chair if your balance is not that good. So I'm going to start with one side first and then I'll do the other, okay? So I go here, 1, 2, maybe 3. Now go here, pull in, 1, 2, 3. Did you hear that? It popped. That's a good sign. And right here, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now I switch my chair to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. You don't have to use the chair. You can just do it without it. But I'm showing you how to do it with your chair in case your balance is not that good. Now here, 1, 2, 3. This one didn't pop. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to use our chair anymore. So next thing we're doing is our figure 4, claw, and spiral. Now this one we do it every day. After our regular workouts, we always do this. So first I'm going to go in Exhale, out, right there. One more time. Inhale, exhale. 2, and your last one. Inhale, exhale. 3. Okay. Figure fours. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Leg up. Inhale, exhale. And right here, my shoulder goes right to my knee. Inhale, exhale, down, and twist. Very good. Now right here. Inhale. Exhale. Right here, inhale, exhale, go. Very good. Now we go back here, up, shoulder to knee. Down, twist. Same on the other side. Shoulder to knee. Always breathing, guys and girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen. Down here and twist. All right. The twist feels so much easier after, doing all these stretch and range of motion. Beforehand, it feels really good. Right here. Now, we're going to roll a few times. All right. Now, I'm going to grab my rumble roller and just do a quick roll on my back first. Wow, it popped really, really nice. Upper back. Oof. Oof. Seems like the ribs. Okay. That was good. A lot of pops in that area. back a little bit. Flex. Calves. I'm going to do a little bit on one side and then the other. Wow. Those sides are the ones that actually hurt the most, but it feels amazing. And then here, quads. This fan over there is full throttle. That sound that you might be hearing, the zzz, is actually this little devil right there. It's like a turbine fan, and it feels amazing when I'm working out. Now this way. Notice that my feet are actually in. My toes are kind of touching, and that really helps those legs. I'm going to work a little bit on one side, IT band, and then the other IT band. All right, very good. Chest. Almost forgot. Right here, and we go forward, back. Just put a little more weight on it. A little bit on one side, right on the shoulder, a little bit on the other side, right on that side of the shoulder. Wow. This thing digs really deep in here and helps a lot. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. Again, I apologize we didn't do our resistance training today, but I have some comments and some of my followers were asking to do another day of stretch. Looks like the patio stretch we did the other day was a little short. Well, that was the intention. Do a short workout, a short stretch. But I'm just honoring your request and doing this. If you have any requests for workouts, just write it in the comments, and I will try to honor that, okay? We have about 12 requests for stretch. That's unusual to have so many in one day. So I went ahead and do this just for that. I have also some of my customers at work, you know, fitness customers that were requesting this, what we call the snowbirds. So they're back north and they want to do some of those stretches and stuff, so they were asking me, you know, texting me, and that's why I'm doing this. It's a combination of people that work with me, and also comments that I have on the channel. Well, thank you so much for watching today. It was awesome to do this, and I will see you on our next workout. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like the video, and so this can get to more people, especially these stretches, because a lot of people miss this. Okay, well, thank you so much. Going back to my flip-flops, and I will see you on our next workout. Peace.